What's up YouTube, it's There's TCG here, and thanks again for tuning in for another TCG battle video. Today we're gonna play with the new Blacephalon-GX Naganadel deck. This is going to be one of the biggest decks coming out of Lost Thunder. And why is that? Because of the attack Mind Blown, very similar to the Lost Burn attack of Magnezone Prime all the way back in 2012. Well, it deals 50 damage for every fire type energy you are willing to put in the Lost Zone. And how are we gonna get that many energies in play? Well, because of the new Naganadel with, of course, charging up. Once during our turn, you may just attach a basic energy card from the discard pile to this Pokemon. And not only that, it is a psychic type with only one retreat cost, and with the turning point attack, we dish out 160 damage if we have exactly 3 prize cards remaining. So not only are we hitting weakness against things like Boswell-GX and the Guzma GX, this is also going to be our energy acceleration partner to, of course, get those energies into play for us to use Mind Blown. The full art looks amazing, but we also have another art like this. And it also comes back with the Bursting Burn, making the opponent confused and, of course, burn. And then Burst GX is very fun because it lets you discard one of your face-down prize cards, and if it's an energy card, we can attach it immediately to one of our Pokemon. So that is going to be fantastic. We're gonna pair that with the Eye Opener Poipole. Sometimes if we start with Poipole and if we go second, we can use that to look at our face-down prize cards, and then we know exactly where there is a fire energy that, yeah, for us to use, of course, that Burst GX. This also is going to rely on Beast Ring, 4 copies of that to just get, of course, all those energies into play more quickly if the opponent has 4 or 3 prize cards remaining. And how are we gonna get all the energies in the discard pile for us to rely on charging up? Well, that is going to be Acro Bike. We also have Ultra Ball to do that. We have things like the Plumeria, which can help. We definitely need that for the Sceptile from Celestial Storm, which will cause a little bit of havoc because we cannot attack any Pokemon with a grass energy if they have the Sceptile out. So that's why there's that is in here. We also have the new Sightseer. You may discard as many cards from your hand as you want, and then we can draw cards until we have 5. But there's also the new amazing Heat Factory Prism Star, which lets us discard 1 energy during our turn, and then we can draw 3 cards. So a very solid deck indeed. It did very well in Japan and all divisions, so it's probably gonna be, some people are claiming that it's going to be the best deck in the format, but I'm not too sure about that just yet. It's still a GX based deck, and as we know, Shrine of Punishment is still around. So, and not only that, the charging up ability of course, Naganadel does have a weakness against, of course, Weavile, because if you have a lot of Naganadels out, then the Weavile, of course, with Evil Abnegation definitely deals quite the amount of damage. Alright. We are gonna play a match here, and maybe a couple of matches. We're gonna see how it turns out. We have a first turn Lillie, we have a Beast Energy, and we have a Cynthia and an Ultra Space. So the good news is we can, of course, get an energy to our active immediately to use Eye Opener. We are facing Oranguru. I wonder if this will be kind of a Shrine deck. I do see Oranguru in a lot of decks nowadays because of the Instruct ability, drawing cards until you have 3 in the hand, and this Nazball will... Okay, it's going to be Granbull. Granbull is... I don't know if it's it's definitely a hard matchup in my opinion, because with the attack, I think all out, it deals 160 damage if the hand size is completely 0. Wow. Wow, there's also Fiery Flint in here to just discard some cards. This is an interesting way on building onto this Granbull list. The thing we want to do here is knock out this Slugma as quickly as possible. So what do we have here? First things first, we're gonna get that Ultra Space into play. We are gonna get out another Poipole. Yeah, that's the best thing we can do because we don't want to get out Blacephalon just yet. I know this deck runs Shrine, so I have to be a little bit careful here. Gonna give 1 energy to the Poipole, and we can rely on the Lillie for additional 4 cards, but I think I just want to go for Cynthia. Maybe we draw into some more resources here because Beast Ring is not something we can use right away. Okay, we have Ultra Ball and we have a Kiawe. Kiawe could have also been really great, but nowadays we're just gonna put it in the discard pile. There we go. We're gonna have to get out of Tapu Lele here because our hand is just ridiculously bad. And we can also, maybe we draw into a supporter, but we also have Guzma and stuff like that. Depends. We will be able to dish out. We don't have any energies in play, so we're definitely gonna get that Tapu Lele. And after that, we're just gonna use the Eye Opener attack. Okay. The energies are up top. If we need Naganadel, there's down below, and Blacephalon is on top. Okay, the only thing I needed to know here, there's also a Poipole prize, not that it matters too much. You just have to memorize that. In a tournament, you are legally allowed to just get a paper and like with a pen, you can write down your prize cards. It is allowed to do that. So here we have the Lost Mixer. He draws a card. He evolves into his Granbull, but he also is stuck in the active. So he's using Nesball, getting another Oranguru out. I wonder if he will be able to get this attack off right now. 3 cards in hand. There's no Magcargo just yet. Okay, the Shrine, we knew that was coming. Energy onto the Granbull. Then he's going to rely on an Instruct once again. Hopefully Magcargo will make this very difficult. So hopefully we can knock this out. Okay, he passes the turn. Granbull cannot attack this turn, which is fantastic. Okay, we don't have Ultra Space, which is unfortunate. Otherwise, we could have done something amazing. For now, I think... Guzmaing out some stuff could be fun. Well... I'm just gonna get 1 energy over here, and then I'm going to rely on a Tapu Lele. I know it's... a shame with that Shrine in play, but we definitely need some more cards. Plumeria could also be kind of fun. Let's get a Cynthia on board. Hopefully we draw into a Naganadel. There is 1 prize, so I know where that is. Come on. Still needs to get out of the active, but he has 2 Orangurus, so... Okay, the good news is we have Heat Factory Prism Star. Cool. First things first, I am going to get out a Naganadel. That's the fantastic way to do it, because that way we can use the charge up. There we go. Alright, that's that. We are going to rely on an Acro Bike. And we are gonna get a Poipole in play and discard Fire Energy. In this deck, you just love to discard the Fire Energies. Let's get this on board. Choice Band will not help either, but I'm not gonna attach it just yet. Maybe I will draw into an Ultra Ball. So let's get rid of a Fire Energy and we get an Ultra Ball of choice. So that is pretty neat. I am not sure if I want to use it right now, since maybe we will dead draw. But today we're just gonna go for a charge up. Gonna get that energy onto Naganadel. And with an Ultra Ball, what else are we possibly able to do? We already used a supporter off turn, so I think we just attack here. Turning point, 80 damage. Bad news is we have a GX in play and he is running Shrines. Okay, he has 3 cards in the hand. Is he able to get his Granbull out of play? Granbull only dishes out 160, but of course with Shrine that's 170, so Lele is in a dangerous position. He already has 2 of those Granbulls out, and also the Choice Band is equipped here, so this guy deals 190. Okay. The Shrine is in play. There's Apricorn Maker, so that will help him out to thin out his hand, but he still needs to get out of the active. So we're going to use Ultra Ball. And he's going to get out Magcargo, presumably. Yeah, there is Magcargo. Magcargo has 90 HP, which is definitely not good for our Naganadel. We only dish out 80. But with those 2 Orangurus, I don't know. He's definitely going to use something like putting something on top, but he still needs to empty his hand to like 0. So I wonder if he's going to be able to consistently do that. Just gonna pass the turn, put a Guzma on top. I think that is what he did right here. Okay, first things first. Let's use an Ultra Ball once again, and we are gonna discard. We might Guzma out. Definitely get rid of those 2 cards because they are not helpful in this matchup. We can use a Tapu Lele to go for Cynthia. There's no way we have things like Judge. But he only has 1 energy. But he has, of course, Magcargo, so the Guzma is on top. That is something we know. We can use Tapu Lele for our own Guzma. Oh, then we cannot retreat. Okay. Actually, we retreat, get an energy back thanks to charge up. That could happen, but we still dish out way too less damage. Not enough damage as it is. What are we gonna do about that? We don't want to give up too much prize cards here. But we're gonna get a prize card thanks to the Oranguru, so I wonder if he's gonna be able to keep up after he knocks out our Lele. And if he knocks out our Lele, we have access to Beast Ring. So first things first, let's charge this up. Bam. And let's knock out We can also charge this guy up, but it's not even necessary, so I'm going to rely on the turning point and knock this Oranguru out. He can go after a Lele, he can't do that, I don't even care at this point. Okay, another Naganadel, that's cool. We're gonna be running with 3 Naganadels, and with Beast Ring, Blacephalon might be an awesome way. If we draw into Blacephalon... Oh yeah, I knew Naganadel was there, wow. What a crazy play. Maybe we should have put the Blacephalon here. That way we could have knocked out this Granbull. But Shrine is still in play. Maybe we can just have to face one prize attacking shenanigans. Okay, Guzma, that was predictable. Okay, he's going after just a regular Naganadel. Not going to be activating our Beast Rings here. Granbull is very powerful. I don't know how we face this deck. Maybe with, of course, the Blacephalon we would have done something. I wonder. Now we have another Naganadel to just smack some damage. I just want to reduce the amount of GX cards we're playing here, because yeah, Granbull knocks them out all in one shot. That's very, very bad for us. So all out, he gets 1 prize card. Okay, cool. So this guy has 170 HP. We are definitely not gonna be able to get there unless we get our Beast Energy. Okay, let's see how this will turn out. We have an energy, so let's get this on board. And we are gonna charge up 1 energy. We have Beast Ring at our disposal and a manual energy. I wonder. Yeah, let's get this on Naganadel, why not? And here comes the turning point. Hopefully we draw into some good resources here, otherwise we are not gonna be able to do much about this Granbull dishing out damage. We don't run Field Blower. We are kind of in a dead draw right now, and he still has access to Magcargo. I wish I would have destroyed that Magcargo ages ago. Is he gonna be able to just consistently get, of course, 0 cards in the hand? He is running the crazy Fiery Flint, just for the means of it, to discard cards. We also have Plumeria discarding an energy, not that it will matter too much. Maybe the previous turn we should have relied on a Tapu Lele, but next turn we do have access to Beast Ring. Allows Blender get himself a card. Hopefully he's not as skilled as... Okay, he has 0 cards in the hand. He is a very skilled Granbull player. That is something we can say for sure. And I think we're gonna have to play another round with Blacephalon, because Granbull is just doing very, very well. Okay, we have Guzma. We have Guzma, so we can retreat. Next, we use Beast Ring. Getting 2 energies on board. We could have charged up as well, but just want to thin out the deck, because otherwise we will dead draw eventually. So now we have 4 prize cards. Let's get... Oranguru. I'm just gonna target down the Magcargo. Bam. Get out of here. He has 1 HP remaining, which is very, very sad for us. Looks like we are in the most ridiculous dead draw, and Granbull is just smacking us around. Smooth over. He's definitely gonna have that Guzma ready to use Instruct, but at least our Naganadel will survive this turn. Guzma. Alright, there's already 1 Guzma. He could also rely on Switch, but then he also needs to thin out his hand. I wonder if he's gonna be able to do it. He only has 1 Instruct. Okay, he has the Guzma. Will he be able to just thin out his hand? He has 2 cards left, Great Ball, Slugma. All out? For 60, okay, that is very scary, because he's already dishing out a bunch of damage. Oh boy. Energy of the turn, retreat. Come on, man. We are in the dead draw. Ah, the Shrine, he's gonna say well played. Has he already won? I don't know. come on, you cannot thin out your hand, don't tell me. Choice Band, Apricorn Maker. Ultra Ball, okay, he can thin out his hand, so this deck from Granbull is very solid. We have to check that out ourselves. But we're gonna play another round with Blacephalon regardless, because people claim that it's going to be the best deck in the format, but it looks like we are in the most insane dead draw ever. Granbull is good. I like the lists. 2 Lost Blender, 1 Fiery Flint, 4 Ultra Ball. Very similar like the Japanese lists, except for the Fiery Flint. We are still not done, we are still surviving. Come on, man, what do we get? We got a Sightseer, so wow, we at least maybe can bench another Pokemon. Come on. Blacephalon's, Ultra Space. Let's get Blacephalon on board. Yeah, that's the best thing we can do right now. And our Lele will see the discard thanks to a basic all-out of 60 damage. Very, very good deck, Granbull. Hopefully we can showcase that Blacephalon also has quite the amazing plays. Wow, Shrine as well. Okay. Our Blacephalon already sees the discard, so Granbull is on a leash here. On the loose! And we get Shrine damage. Okay. We don't have any stadium cards left, so we're just gonna concede here. Okay, that was crazy. Seeing Granbull in play makes me want to play Granbull in the first place. But this is a video all about Blacephalon and Naganadel, so let's go back and face another deck, because this first match didn't showcase the power of Blacephalon at all. Okay, we are facing Grass and Carlos. Maybe this is going to be Exeggutor with the Ditto. Presumably, we lost the coin flip. So a lot of people are testing out these Japanese lists, and Blacephalon should have been way better than I thought. Okay, we start with Blacephalon. That's already a great start, because that way we can rely on the Burst GX, and it's going to be very nice. We even got a mulligan, and we have Lillie in hand together with Ultra Space and an energy. So okay, Exeggutor shows up. As to be expected, there's going to be another one price attacking deck against us with Shrine. Shrine is still very powerful. Alright, let's say yes to those mulligans. Okay, Cynthia. He draws a card first. He has Execute on the active position. If he smacks down a Chuckle, you will see here the power of getting energies in the discard. The new Chuckle is amazing. So Ultra Ball, we will see 2 energies in the discard. Actually, an energy and a Cynthia in the discard. Again, fairy energies. Oof, makes me think about Granbull. That loss was ridiculously... There was nothing we could do against Granbull. Definitely with that bodybuilding dumbbells. Okay. This is also with the Sceptile line in there to actually... If he gets out Sceptile, of course, of the Celestial Storm set, we will have to rely on Plumeria, so hopefully it's in there. So here you see this fresh squeezed ability of Chuckle getting 3 energies in the discard, so 3 different types in the discard, already making the damage output of his Alolan Exeggutor to 100, which is a very scary number indeed. There is no way we can knock this Execute out on turn 1. If we burn it, he's getting 20 damage, but that's not enough. I would have wished this was like dealing 30 damage for a single energy. Then we could have dealt weakness against all of these guys. Very nice setup indeed. Also a new card, Netball, getting a grass type energy or a grass basic Pokemon and put it into hand. Another Netball. Ooh, probably gonna see another Trico here because he wants, okay, Fomantis. We want to go after this guy as quickly as possible. Is he gonna bench all of them? That is what we are wondering here. Okay, is he gonna smack down a Shrine? Don't see any Shrines just yet. Energy of the turn, and that's gonna be it. Okay. Okay, that was already a very scary turn. Let's get this on board. Bam. We're gonna get a Poipole out. go. We are gonna smack down an energy over here, and we are going to rely on... I want to keep the Ultra Space, but also want to draw a lot of cards. So I think I'm just gonna do the Sightseer here, getting rid of this. If we get rid of Beast Ring, we have 4 of them in the deck, so let's get rid of all these cards. I want to keep that because he's definitely gonna go for shrines here. Acro Bike. Cynthia for next turn. That sounds lit. Definitely gonna grab it. We're also gonna use Ultra Ball, getting rid of a Naganadel and an energy. Now we're gonna smack down, wow, another Tapu Lele, another one of those Poipoles. Yeah, we have the Rescue Stretcher, so we're good. And also the Heat Factory Prism Star is in there. So we're gonna take the first prize card by being able to use Burst GX. Hopefully we draw into an energy. I think it's gonna be one over here. Come on. Ah, it's an Acro Bike, just going to the discard, but at least we need to take one prize card less. Would have wished that was an energy. The only thing we need to do is get out some Naganadels, get the energies back from the charge up ability, and then we're good. Also, this is an insane threat. We need to target that right away. And there's only one way to do that, and that is of course to rely on Guzma. Okay, Exeggutor shows up. This is going to be a lot of trouble here. I want to destroy that Granbull right now. It's gonna be... He's gonna be able to dish out 100, maybe even more. Cynthia, I don't want to see another Trico being benched, otherwise we will definitely... Okay, Trico is here. You're gonna see how good getting out that Sceptile is. Hopefully that Sceptile is priced. Tropical Shake, look at that, 130. It's crazy. Alright, what do we do? We have Plumeria, so that is a very solid card to get rid of those energies if we want. But right now we're not gonna rely on that, since we need to rely on getting an energy in play, so we can knock this Exeggutor out in one shot. Alright, Cynthia. Good news is Plumeria is in the deck. And we have Beast Ring at our disposal. We have also this. This is looking very sweet. Let's get rid of that. And get a Naganadel into play. So 2 Naganadels is going to be very easy, keeping those energies. Okay, let's use energy of the turn here. We have Ultra Ball, so we have all the sorts of things we can do. We also have access to Beast Ring. And Tapu Lele can also get rid, of course, of the... Yeah, with the Tapu Lele can get Plumeria. So let's get this on board. 2 energies from here. We have an Ultra Ball, not gonna use it just yet. And here comes the Mind Blown attack. He is weak, so we're gonna get rid of 2 energies on Blacephalon. Why are we gonna do that? Because he's definitely gonna knock Blacephalon out. So let's get rid of that. We got another prize card. Now we're definitely gonna get an energy. Oh yeah, of course. It always happens like that. Okay, he's ready to destroy Blacephalon. Next turn, we just want to get out Ultra Ball, Blacephalon, and we also might need Guzma here. Okay, another Granbull. Don't see Sceptile just yet, because with his Sunshine Grace, he will get, of course. Okay, Sceptile is in town. Ooh. Okay, if he doesn't get an energy onto the Sceptile, we should be good. That way we can just target this guy down and knock it out. Or we can rely on Tapu Lele Plumeria. Okay, he's in a great position here. He has the Sceptile out. So that means all of our Ultra Beasts cannot attack Alolan Exeggutor. We can also Guzma out this Granbull. That could work. Nah, because it's also having a grass energy attached. Oh boy, we are in a crazy position. So, Ultra Ball, Blacephalon, Guzma? I think that is the play here. Let's get rid of those energies. Let's get Blacephalon on board. We actually don't need Blacephalon since we have Ultra Space. So we can use Tapu Lele for maybe Plumeria? We have the Guzma here to knock out Sceptile immediately. That is a good play. We have a Rescue Stretcher. Tapu Lele. Definitely gonna rely on Guzma this turn. So I'm gonna get out little Poipole. Yeah, I don't want to get out more GXs here, otherwise we will lose the prize race. Poipole over here. Blacephalon coming into play. Here he is. We have Beast Ring. 2 energies coming onto Blacephalon, and we are going to rely on Guzma to target down Sceptile, otherwise we will not make any progress at all. Okay, now the charge up's coming to play. 1. And that's gonna be 2. So the charge ups will help. We don't need to discard more energies here. So again, we need to get rid of 2 energies with the attack Mind Blown. And we are gonna get an energy from Naganadel. Actually, 2 Naganadels. Just gonna get rid of these energies. Yeah, I'm just fine with that. We also have an attacker here. Okay, another prize card. Come on, let us be a supporter. Another energy. Ooh. We are in a tough position. At least the prize race will go evenly. I don't think he will be able to get 180. How many energies in the discard pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 140 damage with Exeggutor with Choice Band. He needs Choice Band and he needs Shrine of Punishment in order to get the KO. And as we've already seen, he already used the Choice Band and he already used... I don't see any shrines just yet, so... Ooh, scary. But at least the Sceptile threat is gone, which means we can start relying on our Ultra Beast once again. Otherwise, it's very hard. If you don't target down the Sceptile, you cannot attack anything anymore. Otherwise, you will have to rely on Tapu Lele-s and stuff, and nobody likes to do that, right? The bad thing is, we actually now have 3 prize cards remaining, so we can attack with Naganadel next turn to hit 160. So even if this Blacephalon goes down, we have another attacker that can hit 160. And these guys can also target down weak stuff like Shuckle and the little Execute. But you also have things like Sunshine Grace. Will he get out Sceptile GX? Probably not, because Sceptile GX is weak to fire, and that also gets us 2 prize cards. Sunshine Grace, probably gonna see Alolan Exeggutor, cool. Okay, this is kind of a cool video, seeing all the new decks of Lost Thunder in action. We had Granbull, Alolan Exeggutor, and Blacephalon. Okay, Sceptile GX does show its face, and it has the Leaf Cyclone, dishing out 130. He's just gonna retreat, okay, cool. And Alolan Exeggutor will smack Tropical Shake for 140. Okay, we survived. That is fantastic. Oh, this Guzma comes just in time. This is fantastic, man. This is a fantastic Guzma, because with this Guzma we can target down this Sceptile GX, so I'm just gonna rely on... Yeah, just gonna Guzma out the Sceptile. That way we can get a lot of prize cards with it. Okay, here comes Ultra Space. We have another Blacephalon here, so we might as well get it out. Yeah, let's get it out. Charge up. Bam. Then we are gonna rely on another charge up. Why not? Loving the charge ups here. Then 1 energy of the turn goes here. And we will retreat into Blacephalon once again. And now it's a little bit harder because he has 230. We need to discard, actually get rid of 3 energies. So Mind Blown, 3 energies to the Lost Zone will be 1, 2, 3. I think that's right. Okay, here they go. Bam. 300 damage. Now we got 2 prize cards. So the thing we want actually is, wow, we have energy and another Blacephalon, so if we knock something out, we come with this Blacephalon. It's as simple as that. Or we can draw one of our last. We have 3 Guzmas in our list, so that is cool. Sightseer, he's not using Is he going to rely on Shrine and just pass? That will cause him a lot of... Okay, Shrine is here. If we draw Ultra Ball, this is game. Come on, Ultra Ball. Let's get that. How many Ultra Balls have we already used? 2. Okay. Okay. So as you see, Blacephalon can work as well, but not against Granbull if you're dead drawing. But if you don't dead draw, you still have a chance against this crazy Alolan Exeggutor deck. You definitely have to target down the Sceptile, otherwise it will never work at all. Okay, that is going to be game. We only have 2 cards in the hand. We just promote Blacephalon, give an energy, and Mind Blown for the game. It's a very fun game indeed. So let's get this on board. We can even use the charge ups here to go for crazy damage, and we're gonna say well played. Not that we're gonna need it, so Mind Blown, and we're gonna get rid of all of our energies, all of them. We don't want to see any of them. Oh, Mind Blown. It's going to be 800 damage on this Exeggutor. Actually 400 damage. Alright, we did it. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Blacephalon Naganadel for you. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to demolish the like button as always, and also subscribe for more Pokemon TCG content. We're also going to check out all the rest of the Lost Thunder decks, so definitely stick around if you want to see more. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.